We are trying to reduce God. Kind of things we ask him. We are kind of trying to reduce him. As a lady, go and sell yourself. You can't be selling yourself in church.
I believe that anyone that sells her body for money is that person is lazy, because basically all they're just doing is giving out their private part.
Okay.
Do this to me and then give me money. That's easy money. Anybody can do
And
it.
that's the most. See, it's very risky.
Do they or do they not gain pleasure from what they're doing?
I want to marry a career woman. I want a woman that will be going to board meeting with me. So, but most men are scared of those kind of women.
There are a lot of people that are in worse situations than you for you to resort to selling your private part.
There's a difference between relevance and popularity. That you're popular doesn't make you relevant.
Give me an example of someone
Yes,
that
ma'am.
is popular.
You can just...
Welcome to another episode of Leaving Today. And I remain your host, Akira Chuka. What is it like to leave intentionally, to be serious with your life? Well, I won't be handling this alone. With me here is Dr. Wisdom Adoba, CEO of Wisdom Adoba Logistics Company Limited. Thank you for being on the show. It's really nice to have you here today. Okay, so I'm going to read a Twitter post and I want your feedback on it. Okay, someone posted, I had to be real with myself. It wasn't life holding me back. It was me. I kept choosing what was familiar over what was healthy. I said I wanted better, but I kept making the same decisions. I kept running from the discomfort that comes with real change. I wanted peace without sacrifice, growth without leaving certain people behind, a new outcome without new habits. But life doesn't work like that. You can't heal in the same place that is holding you back. You gotta choose differently, even when it's uncomfortable. You know, this post actually resonated with me. At some point, I felt like the person was writing for me. Okay, Mr. Wisdom, what would you say is leaving intentionally? How would you say someone should leave intentionally?
All right, so when you talk about intentional lifestyle, it has to do with a life of purpose.
Okay.
Two things happen to you in this world. The first thing is the day you are born, and the second thing, the day you find purpose. Now, but then before I talk about it, before you start living an intentional life, you need to understand the difference between happiness and fulfillment.
I want to take you back a little bit. You said two things.
Yes.
The day you're born
And the day you find purpose.
and the day you find purpose.
yes.
That are the two things that happen to
The
you
best
in
thing that
life.
happens to you in life. The day you are born and the day you discover purpose. Because purpose is life. Yeah. So back to what I was saying.
Okay.
Now, for you to live an intentional lifestyle, you need to
Yeah.
understand the difference between happiness and fulfillment. Happiness is what you do. Fulfillment is why you do it. That's purpose. Why you do it.
Deep.
Now, happiness is transient,
Okay.
so fleeting and ephemeral. While
Okay,
fulfillment...
calm down first. Let's take it back a bit. For the sake of the viewers, I don't understand big English.
Just be nodding your head now. Why I feel you're not the viewers now.
Can we break down that down
So
a
just for a short period of time,
bit? Okay.
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just for a short time. When I said fulfillment lasts longer, it
Yeah.
means happiness shorter.
Okay.
That's the meaning of all those.
All right.
So can I flow?
Of course. Go ahead.
Please don't take me aback. So happiness is transient,
Yeah.
so fleeting
Okay.
and ephemeral,
Yeah.
while fulfillment lasts longer.
Okay.
Happiness is like liking somebody,
Okay.
while fulfillment is like loving somebody. I know you like that part. It's like loving somebody. But then, fulfillment comes when what you do connects to why you do it.
Okay.
That's when to reach fulfillment. Then, in other words, fulfillment comes when, fulfillment also comes when you are earning a living by doing what you love. Earning a living by doing what you love, not what you like. That's two different things. Fine. But then the problem is that most people are unprepared for adversity. So they change direction. They are unprepared for adversity. So they do what? They change direction. So
direction.
a small storm, a small government policy, you just change your plan. You run away from your purpose. You are not consistent. So they change what? Direction. Oblivious of the fact that the potentials inside of them outweighs the circumstances around them.
Okay, let me ask though, how can someone change their plans because of government policy?
Of course, you might just like what he's doing now. If you are not passionate about what you are doing now, the landlord might come and increase the rent. Before you know it, you're just checking out. Do you understand? You will not, you can't develop the shock absorber to return what you are doing because you are scared.
Use him as an example.
Or- but that's the truth now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just one government policy can just change your plans. Most persons have traveled abroad just because they want to make ends meet. They are going to be happy, but they will not be fulfilled.
But
That's
would
the
you
different
say some of those people that are traveling abroad, they're just doing it because everyone is doing it, and there's this conception that says that if you go abroad, there's actually greener pastures. Maybe you may go there and not even actually get what you
So the
want.
truth there is, you need to really understand what I said, talked about happiness and fulfillment. You can go to abroad, you make money, you'll be happy,
Okay,
but you might not be fulfilled. That's why you see some of them, after making all the whole money, they want to come back. Do you understand? If you are going to, reach fulfillment by traveling abroad, why not? But you need to understand purpose first. Purpose. That's why I said the two things happens to you: the day you are born and the day you discover purpose. So I think I've established that part. And then, I'm going to use this simple analogy to drive my point. Now, when you are on flight, on air, the flight attendants must announce, please fasten your seatbelt. That particular statement is in preparation for the inevitable turbulence. Right? Please what? Fasten your seatbelt for the inevitable turbulence. So in the same vein, you should also fasten your intellectual, emotional, psychological, spiritual, economic seatbelt because you must experience turbulence. You talked about that Twitter post. You talked about you want to see, nobody can grow for you. You must be comfortable with discomfort.
Okay, will you agree with me that can you relate priority to intentional living, like what you prioritize to intentional living?
I think they are the same. You have to prioritize what you're intentional about. Let me use this word, passion.
Okay.
Let's use the better word for the two, passion.
Passion, okay.
Because the Latin root word for passion is patio, which means to suffer. So you can't tell me you are passionate about something if you are not willing to suffer for the cause of that thing. So a man of purpose, you must be passionate about your vision.
It's actually very possible for someone to prioritize something that they're not passionate about and they're not intentional about. Okay, we say living with intentionality. What you've already put it in your schedule. Okay, this is what I want to do. You're intentional about this particular thing. But then it could be something that you're not passionate about. It's just in your list because you have to do it. You have to make ends meet. You just have to do it. Not like you're passionate about it. You're only prioritizing it because it's important. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. So, but then you can be busy and be busy doing nonsense. That's one. Then number two, if you can be doing all those things and you end up becoming happy. I hope you're paying attention.
Of course,
you can end up being happy. But if you have discovered purpose, you shouldn't be there should be no any atom of misplacement of the hierarchy of value.
Okay.
You must follow the course. This is what I stand for.
Okay.
I must follow it passionately. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You might be doing something that you don't like. You end up becoming happy. But at the end of the day, you will not be fulfilled. When I finished from the university, I got a job in the bank. But I knew that this is not my calling. I'll end up sleeping at the bank. So I was so sure that this is not my thing. Do you understand? So if you have discovered yourself,
that means you're not money driven. You're not money driven.
I had the opportunity to be happy because I'm going to make money, but I will not be fulfilled. I need that to grow.
Interesting.
Yes, I need to grow. So back to what I was saying before the break in transmission. Please stop breaking me.
I
So
will continue breaking.
back to what I'm saying. So everybody must experience that turbulence in
Yeah.
life. Now I'm going to use a example of this woman, Margaret Thatcher.
No.
Yes, Margaret Thatcher is the former British prime minister. Now this
Okay.
particular woman failed twice. We're talking about people, the inability of people to withstand pressure
All
and
right.
obstacles. They're just
Okay.
checking out. This woman lost in 2 parliamentary elections. If at a point childbirth came, she gave birth to twins.
Wow.
Because she was a woman of purpose. She never receded. She still stayed put. At the end of the day, she ended up becoming the first female
Prime Minister.
prime minister in Britain and the longest serving.
Wow. How many years was that?
She made history. I can't remember, but she's the longest serving according to history. Another woman, this woman, Oprah Winfrey. You all know
I
about
know
the woman.
Oprah, I know
Good.
Oprah,
At the
yeah.
age of 14, she was impregnated at the age of 14. Let's look at it in our local context. A girl of 14, get to why she has lost focus.
Exactly.
She has lost compass. But this woman is the highest paid when it comes to talk show. Three of us.
Is she still alive though? Is she still alive?
I'm talking about when she was alive. I don't know whether she's alive or not. I'm not talking about her story and all
Yeah.
that. She ended up becoming highest paid because she's so passionate about intentional living
Yeah.
and all that. Now, have you ever experienced anything? I'm asking you now, have you ever experienced anything that bettered the resolve to say that no matter what it takes?
Yeah.
Now, when I graduated from the university,
Okay.
I was still wearing the stress of discontentment on my face that the hunger for growth became my magnificent obsession. I needed to grow because nobody can grow for me. I mentioned earlier that I got a job in the bank, but then what happened? Almost all my friends were like, go and make money now. Of course, the pressure from the family.
Yeah.
I left our family house. I ended up leaving a school. This is someone that finished his NYC.
Yeah.
I went back to school hostel. Then I was having only one small bed and carpet and only gas cook and one pot. Until I now had a connection with one of my friends I mentioned, Hector.
Yeah.
He was the one I rushed to. Say, this is the kind of life I want to live. I am a first class student, but I know nothing. Do you understand? Have you ever been in the shoes where everybody's small thing, they'll ask you a question? Nah, guy, I don't know this thing. But then the pain of regret are towards the sacrifice of, guy, make I boss up. Are you following the conversation?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I met him. He mentioned 5 books that he asked me to start reading, which I'm going to help you guys. If you are interested, should I go ahead?
Go ahead.
Let me help your life. The first book there is Think and Grow Rich
Yeah, I know that book.
by Napoleon Hill. The second one, The Secret of the Millionaire's Mind
I think I know that book too.
by T. Harv Eker. The third one was The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. The fourth one, Good to Great by Jim Collins. And the fifth one, The Richest Man in Babylon by George Clason. We're talking about intentional living. I bought all these books. I said studying. Studying all these books, I wanted to discover something. I wanted to start talking because I used to be a very shy person and all that. And when I was done reading those 5 books, I thought, let me not start blowing, I didn't know I have not even started.
Yeah.
Because there are 4 levels of growth. We have unconscious incompetence. But the level I am was the second level. That's conscious incompetence. I'm sure I don't know. I'm aware I don't know. So I want to know. The first one is unconscious incompetence.
Yeah.
When you don't know what you don't know. The second one is conscious incompetence. When you know that you don't know. Then the third one is conscious competence. When you know that you know.
What's the fourth one?
The last one is unconscious competence. That's the level of mastery.
When you don't know that you know.
Subconsciously. Anything just come. Right?
I think I'm in the fourth one though.
The fourth one. Be careful, man. Oh, why are
I
you
was
challenging
waiting for
me?
you. I was waiting for your comments.
Don't say,
I
can
was
you be
waiting for
telling me?
But you know, yeah, would you? It's not even would you. Do you know some people are just naturally knowledgeable? Like they just have sense.
So talent
Like
is not
it
enough.
doesn't really depend on. Yeah, I agree with you. You need to hone your talents.
Yes.
But it doesn't really depend on whether you've read this or you know this. You just know it.
Okay.
Okay, taking you back a bit. From what you said, I want to ask you a question. Would
I
you?
want to respond to this thing you said before you go at a tangent.
Yeah.
And so, you said some persons are knowledgeable enough.
Yeah.
I agree with you. But then talent is not enough, right?
Yeah, I
Can I
agree
agree?
with you.
Fine. So, Jim Rohn said something. Someone who doesn't read is not better than someone who can't read.
Someone who doesn't read is
Is
not
not
better.
Than
Is
someone
not
better.
better than someone
Who can't read.
who can't read.
Yes. So this woman said something. Mami Brown. She said, "Used to be bees does not make honey. Used to be bees
does not make honey.
does not make honey. Never mind who and what you used to be. Who and what are you now?" Does it make sense? So I tell my friends that success that you are rich today, you are not rich tomorrow. You are not successful.
I get them before, no be
Good. So it means that so success is commanding good results in succession. So you must be a continuous learner to tell me that yes, you can stand that. Not I used to be rich, I used to be intelligent, all those kind of fallacies and all that. So that's sorry for the break in transmission. Go ahead and ask your question.
mechanical terminologies. Anyways, will you agree that pressures of life tend to make people lose their focus, lose their bearing? Because sometimes, not even sometimes, currently in this day and age, with the way things are going in the current Nigeria, a lot of people have. I think no one is really focused on, okay, am I passionate about this thing? Am I passionate? Because everybody is moving towards one sector, and that is basically where the money is. So it's not really about, okay, it's what I'm happy with. As long as it's bringing them money and they can feed. And so nobody's really looking at purpose or whether this brings me fulfillment or whether this brings me. All people are looking about is temporary happiness. Okay, am I happy doing this? Am I eating well? Am I comfortable? Can I get what I want? That's all people are looking at. So purpose is not even, I don't even think it's a bone of contention. So I'm asking this because a lot of people driving away from their God-given purpose. How would you say someone can even find themselves back and actually do what they want to do in this day and age?
Okay, so it's very simple.
Okay.
See, what successful people do repeatedly, because you made mention about kind of trying to give up. You're not looking for purpose again. So what successful people do repeatedly is what unsuccessful people do occasionally.
What's that?
Yeah, so at the end of the day, nobody's going to die.
Like, what is that thing that they do repeatedly that...
Of course, you have to keep moving forward. A man of purpose is not concerned about government policies. You're not concerned about what you are facing. You just need to stay put. It happened to me. Yes, if I'm going to analyze my personal experience in retrospect, when I was in my journey of personal development, something happened to me. One particular night, I was studying, so I was tearing. So I used my hand to clean my eyes. Behold, Anya bomb. Yes, I had a blurry vision. Dangerous. I couldn't even see anything. This is a true life story. A man of purpose. I was pursuing purpose. Anya bomb. So in that, put yourself
like
in my shoe.
Apollo or something.
Apollo is an understatement. I'm coming. Just pay attention.
Oh.
So you made mention about in this situation, nobody can pass through what I passed through, and then if you don't, it's only God. Let's follow the trend of the conversation. So
Yeah.
I went to almost all the eye clinic in this Owerri. If you have eye problem, you go no say this life na rubbish. Pray not to have an eye problem. So I went at the point I went to the one at MCC here. The guy said, I have glaucoma here, I have cataract. I said, God forbid. You don't no, I had to rebuke him effectively because how can you just accuse me? I say, no, that's not true. I say, we don't used to have it in our family.
Yeah.
He now said, go and treat yourself. Now. This guy is stubborn. That's how I left. I was groping in darkness. My brother also took me out to another eye clinic again. Almost all the eye clinic in the world. So when your matter reach FMC,
Yeah.
you gonna say it don't be. So I now saw all those young internship nurses. Small children. They were not pushing me around where men are not watching around. No, I had a very terrible experience then and all that. So
I'm
the
so
woman,
sorry.
of course, no, you don't need to tell me sorry. That was then. That was then. So the chief consultant met me. The woman, she said, "What's wrong with you?" I told her, "I can't see." The woman ran all the tests. She said, "Nothing is wrong with you." I said, "But I cannot see." She said, "Nothing is wrong with me." This man wanted to recommend a lens that is bigger than this thing at my age.
Sorry.
This type of lens will even sag my face. I will just be looking downward. I say, no, I cannot be wearing this kind of lens at this age.
Was the problem spiritual?
Or please don't be in a hurry to find this solution. So I said, no, I can't. So the woman now instructed that I am going to be applying one eye drop she recommended every 2 hours for 1 month. Do you know the meaning of it?
Yeah.
No, you don't understand. I say every 2 hours for complete what?
1 month.
Meaning that I am not going to sleep in the next 1 month. So tell me that kind of obstacle. Tell me what you are facing. That time, do I know what is food? Do I know what is food? I was not bitten. If you see me, I still have my picture of that. If you see me, you never recognize my face. At the point,
You had no caregiver?
it's not about caregiver. See, you need to wear my shoes.
I don't think I want to.
No, you cannot. No. Your size is 44. Don't worry, you can't wear my shoes. So at the point, I was in my friend's house. So every 2 hours, I would ask him to help me apply the eye drop. I couldn't see now. So where am I going to? Before I would put it inside my nose. So he was applied at the point, meaning that if I'm not sleeping, he's not sleeping.
Yeah.
So I said, let me just pity him. I went back to my family house. It's as if my mom also wanted to give up on me. Because what was all this now? She never expected it. At the point when they go for their walk, when the time reaches, I will come outside like a madman, looking for who will help me and apply the eye drop. And they'll be running away.
I feel like crying.
Thinking, please don't cry. That was then. Thinking that I'm a madman. But at the end of the day, we are about to set up Bedrock Initiative, which I'm one of the founders. What happened? I never lost touch. I was still there. My mind was still there because I was passionate about everything about it. So the day we launched Bedrock, I came. Somebody brought me. The second day, the same thing happened. The third day, one pastor just came from nowhere. Say, come. Just laid hands on me. Behold, I received my sight. It's magical. So the lesson there is that don't say praise the Lord. So the lesson there.
Praise the Lord.
Now the lesson there now is that
Yeah.
imagine I did not show up. That's why I said small storm, you're checking out. Imagine I did not show up. I did not stay put. By now, if I don't use scepter, the worker for so the thing there is that people need to learn how to, stand in the midst of obstacle. It's not going to kill you. After all, success is failure
Yeah.
turned inside out.
Yeah.
So you cannot succeed without failing. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you see, many people, they hide behind God's will. Like, I think this is basically a general. Well, I'm not siding with the people that criticize, but at the same time, I want to call it out. In terms of life going and life purpose and everything, people are like, okay, let God's will be done. But then you're not making any action towards this particular thing. You're not doing anything. You're basing your life based on God's will, that God should come down and do it for you. I don't know if you understand
I
the
get.
concept.
I get.
So it's like your life is going in this trajectory and you're like, maybe it's God's will. It's like you're refuting the whole thing to God's will.
Okay.
There is no actual intentionality about your own life.
Okay.
It's like this is God's will. This is how it's. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So such kind of people, will you say is faith based, or these people are just, will I say, mindless?
Okay, the thing is that even God is against those kind of persons. Yes, God is against them. You can't be going to church every day
Okay.
and you are trying to pray for. And most of the things we pray for in Nigeria, we pray for in church.
Yeah.
We are trying to reduce God. Kind of things we asking Him. We are kind of trying to reduce Him. You can't be asking God for house rent, for school fees. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can't be asking God for all those things. And then you are saying faith-based and all that. If you want to innovate anything, or if
Okay.
any innovation wants to happen, God is going to look out for the person who has worked hard. The person, I call it the 10,000 hour rules, the magic number for greatness. That's the only number you are going to reach to attain mastery. You that has been going to church every day, God is not going to put that idea on you. It doesn't happen. Do you understand?
I think people replace their faith with action. Like there's a part of the Bible that says faith without works
It's fake.
is dead.
Yes, but I'm not trying to, negate the fact that there is faith in everything you are doing. But then do the work.
Yeah.
Don't just go and pray. Forget that. Do the talk and also walk the walk.
Yeah.
So you are looking for a job and you're going to church every day. Come on, dress up, show up, go to offices. Go and sell yourself. You can't be selling yourself in church. As a lady, you want to get married. Sorry, are you married?
No.
So you want to get married and every day you're in church praying to God. You don't want to show up for someone like us to see you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Question one. Show up where? Exactly.
You say show up where?
Show
Of
up
course,
where?
you can show up. Of course, you should know where your value belongs to.
Okay.
I'm not saying you should go to club. If you can, why not? But then you attract who you are, right?
Yeah.
So you go for seminars where you can see your kinds.
Okay.
Don't just be staying indoors praying for God to give you future husband. You don't bath. You don't wear nice perfume. You don't even, stuff like that. You don't do that. So it doesn't work. God is not going to come and spray perfume from heaven and clean your body odor. No, it doesn't work that way.
You're funny. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So you are looking for a car.
Yeah.
You don't want to go and learn how to drive. So God will come and teach you how to drive. Most times we stress God.
True. True. Yeah. This concept of autopilot survival, I feel a lot of human beings, a lot of people are just surviving. It's like you're going with the flow of life. And I think a lot of people are guilty of this because, the way this situation is, some certain things they'll tell you is easier said than done. Even no matter however you narrate your own experiences to people and tell them that as long as your mind is made up and you're intentional about this thing, you can come through, you can overcome anything and all of that. But they'll always make you understand that you're only saying this from your own point of view, that you've not worn my own shoes. You don't know how it is for me. But then you're putting out there that as a motivational speaker, you're putting it out there based on your own experiences and your own life, whatever. You're putting it out there that you can overcome this. If I can overcome it, you can too. And the person is like, we've seen this motivational speaker, they talk. You're not wearing my shoes. Okay. You don't know how it is. You don't even know where it's itching me from. So people find it very difficult to actually take that leap. So basically, they just go with the flow. It's like living for the moment. You're living for each day. Don't think of, the Bible says, don't think about tomorrow.
Okay.
You should focus on today.
Live at the moment.
Exactly. I think most people are not taking that too extreme, with no strategy, with no direction, with no nothing. So it's more like going with the flow. Do you have anything to say concerning this?
Okay, so I'm not going to be responsible for someone's failure. That's one. We are running a race.
Yeah.
So never surrender leadership to faces.
Leadership to faces.
Faces.
Like FACES.
No, faces. Maybe you are nervous. You are nervous. They ask you to come and speak. You are not scared. So don't surrender leadership to faces. In the sense that
I want to get what you're saying. Is that faces?
yes, faces.
Can you spell
FACES.
that's face.
Yes,
Faces.
faces. Yes.
Okay.
Don't surrender leadership to faces.
Faces. Okay.
The shoe
Yeah.
you are wearing
Yeah.
does not surrender leadership. No, sorry. Let me dash back. The shoe does not tell the foot how big it should grow.
Okay.
Do you understand? So if you are too
trying
comfortable,
to
okay,
understand.
let me help you and try. So if you are comfortable about the environment, like you're saying,
Yeah.
you're not making any headway. So if you should be as in you should be comfortable, you shouldn't be comfortable with discomfort, or rather, you should be comfortable with discomfort. How am I going to put it?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to put it?
I don't know.
Yes,
Okay.
be comfortable with discomfort.
Be comfortable with this
No, you
comfort.
shouldn't. Comfortable with discomfort.
Should be
Yes,
comfortable
with discomfort. That's the right word. That's why I say they
Should not
should
be comfortable
with discomfort.
discomfort.
Yes.
Shouldn't be comfortable with discomfort. You know, I'm actually trying to process it.
Process it very well. I'll give you time.
You should not be comfortable
With discomfort.
with discomfort. Can you expatiate?
No, you should not be comfortable with discomfort. No, you should be comfortable with discomfort. That's the right
You
word.
should be comfortable
yes.
with discomfort.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's
now
the right
it's
word.
making
Why
sense.
did you put him out? You caused it. Yes, be comfortable
Yeah.
with discomfort.
Be comfortable with discomfort. Okay.
So that's why I said the shoe does not tell the foot how big it should grow. So if your foot is growing longer than your shoe, what are you going to do to the shoe? Discard it, right? You can outgrow your circle of friends, right? You can even outgrow yourself by constant study. You want to reach this level, do the work. Outgrow your friends. The body does not surrender leadership to garment. If your clothes is tight in you, are you not going to tear the cloth, throw it away?
Yeah.
So you should be comfortable with discomfort. Does it make sense?
Okay, check. Let me shift you a bit. Let me shift you. Okay, in this world, we're digital age and digital, we're on digital space. And people are like, put yourself on social media, be seen, visibility, all of that. Will you say that replaces relevance? Like it's like you saying being accessible is replacing being relevant, because I don't think it's every kind of workflow or every kind of thing that someone is doing that deserves to be in the faces of everyone on social media.
Well, this question is too hard to answer, very heavy. But then I think people always, there's a difference between relevance and popularity.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
That you're popular doesn't make you relevant.
Give me an example of someone that is popular.
You can just you shouldn't come from me, but you should understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You have some popular people, but they're not relevant because they lack content, but they are just on the space.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Someone is coming to my brain right now, but I don't want to say.
Please don't mention it. You understand? So you need to differentiate popularity and relevance, and then go to where your value is needed. If your value is not needed on the social media, why going there? Go to where your value is needed. So social media can deceive so many persons.
Yeah, it does actually.
Of course.
It
You
does,
might be
like,
thinking
big
that this
time.
person is living a good life. Visit the person one-on-one.
You'll be so
Heartbreak.
surprised. You'll be so surprised.
That's we should not talk about contentment. That's where contentment comes in. At every point in time, you should be content of what you have at the moment. Don't start dreaming, because the grass is not always greener.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so don't start dreaming what you don't have
Yeah.
and all that. So just, this recent thing that's happening between our superstar and all that. So people are now watching, they're not saying anything. But before now, they are dreaming about it. And all
Exactly,
that.
wanting to be the person.
But they're not saying, is it better to be crying and, that kind of thing. So let's not talk about it.
Yeah. Okay. Going back to the first stage of growth, what would you say is the roadmap for a student that is in the university, the growth roadmap for a student in the university?
So it's very simple. Study. Now, most people find it very difficult to study.
All right.
I'm going to break it down.
Okay.
Robin Sharma said something.
Yeah.
He said, whatever you do in a role,
Yeah.
you do in a row for 21 days
Okay.
becomes a habit.
And I think I need to apply that. Whatever you do
In
in
a
a row
row.
for 21 days.
Yes,
becomes
the role is not you do today, you will not do tomorrow. No,
straight.
straight up. It's magical. Let me give you an example.
Okay.
For me now,
Yeah.
once it's 2 a.m. for over 5 years,
You're up to pray?
what is your problem, man? Nah, please don't speak for me. Now I'm up to pray. See, whenever it's 2 a.m.,
Yeah.
my eyes must open. So it's not left for me.
To decide what you want
Yes, to use it as a productive hour or to mess with it. My eyes must be open from 2 a.m. till 5 a.m. for the past 5 years.
Wow. That's
Because I applied the rule. Yes, whatever you do in a row for 21 days becomes a habit. So for the students, start doing something, start studying. Most of them find it difficult to read. For instance, there are some books that have 15 chapters. They are very voluminous. No matter how voluminous they are, but they have 15 chapters. Just take it a bit. Every day, you do one chapter. No matter the problem. You know how a woman feels so uncomfortable when she's on her period, that if she doesn't change her sanitary pads, you know how she feels.
I don't know.
So, please. So, I didn't know you're not. I thought you're a man, so I'm talking to you. So as I was saying, just feel so uncomfortable that if I don't do this, I'm not going to sleep. It's going to click. It becomes an autopilot. Just 21 days in a row. That's all.
Based on your experience,
Yes.
how would you say is the roadmap for someone to be able to navigate through Imo State University?
I think this is a setup now. Proper setup. It's tough. It's tough. Well, I my own was the hard way. Okay. But let me just explain. There's nothing there. It's not a big deal. Just do your own work well. For instance, no matter how your heart is so bitter, if a lecturer, you came for his classes, you signed your attendance complete, you did assignment, your whatever presentation, and then you read for the exam, you are going to pass.
By all means.
You must. Quote me anywhere.
I should quote you anywhere.
Yes, you must. So most times, you see 90% of people don't do all those things. They just assume. IMSU girls now, or rather, let me not mention girls, I'm attacking ladies now. IMSU people now, IMSU students now, once they enter to a particular department I will not mention, in their mindset, we sort here. So you can see someone that has a very wonderful secondary school background that needed a model.
Yeah.
Because every lecturer is supposed to be a model.
Exactly.
But because of most of them are corrupt, I'm not going to blame them.
Yeah.
I will still blame them somehow.
Okay.
Yes,
you just said you will not blame them.
Yes, the answer is yes. Yes, the answer is yes and no.
Yeah.
And so the answer is yes and no. I will still blame them because, come on, if you are good, you are good. You don't need to victimize the student because they did not give you money. Right?
Sure.
You don't need to. But at the same time, you're supposed to model them. And also, most of those younger ones that came into the university, if you model them and mentor them, that's experiential knowledge. That's mentorship. Model and mentor them. They are not going to go off track.
Do you feel school is scam?
No. Don't say that though. School can never be scam. If you say school is scam, then I'm a scam. Yes, school
you
is
are.
scam.
You are.
I'm a scam.
Don't mind me.
If you say I'm a scam, then it will be a lie of the millennium. I'm not a scam, please. Withdraw that statement.
You're not a scam, you're an academic.
Please. Can you say academic? Do you know even of academic destitute? Oh, God.
Don't mind me, I know what that means.
So school is not a scam, for real.
Yeah.
That feelings of belongings, having classmates, no, don't say that. Most of my classmates are the ones sustaining me. So if school is a scam, I wouldn't have met them. So let's say you did not even enter class, but at least you have classmates. You're on a platform.
Yeah.
You converse with people, converse with your classmates. That alone is enough reason to tell that school is not, it's not a scam. I don't believe that you did not go to school and then you hit money. Doesn't make school a scam.
True.
So there's a difference between luck and risk.
Yeah.
And so don't say that is a scam because you now made money.
Okay, so but there's this general conception in the university. There are some lecturers, not mentioning any name, that would say or threaten students and say, if you don't buy this, you cannot pass my course. Okay. So would you say it's actually possible? Is it even possible that if someone doesn't have money, is it possible to succeed in a Nigerian university without money?
See, the truth is that you're not supposed to go to school if you don't have money. Yes. I must be very blunt. Why will you go to school? How can you go to farm without machete? I say you're going
A
to
machete.
farm. Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. If you're on full scholarship,
Yeah.
fine.
Did
must,
they even offer that in the Nigerian university?
and that one is your business. Don't ask the president. Don't ask me. So you don't say you came to school, you are not going to buy textbooks. It's compulsory. It's supposed to
So,
be
but
compulsory.
why would the lecturer say without it you can't pass my course?
I mean, I cannot blame them for that statement. But not having the material to study.
What if you
So
just
how-
borrowed from your friends, you know?
or borrow? Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm speaking for myself. I'm a lover of books. I
Yeah.
must buy it.
Okay.
No matter the amount of money, I must.
That's actually do because a lot of people are actually struggling as students with this thing because I've seen a lot of students from where I schooled. I don't want to mention, or maybe I could. I schooled in Futo.
Okay.
So
The photo height.
Yeah, I'm a Futoite.
Sat or sit?
Seat.
Sit, okay.
Yeah. So
Department.
mechanical engineering.
Okay. No wonder. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, wait. I'm not answering any. Why did you say? Why did you say no wonder?
Mechanical engineering.
Yes.
No, please use hammer and bully me. Go ahead.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! But you know, a lot of students from when I was schooling, even this money issue, there's people that really they are passionate about education. They want to learn, but they are restricted because they don't have any money that is coming in.
Okay.
And they want to learn, and then they plead and say, "Please, ma, I want to borrow from my classmate to do this." You saying that if you don't have money, don't go to school. That means a lot of people should. Okay, check out this new reform system. I'm just hearing that just came out. Now they've said you don't need JAMB again to enter the university. Isn't that a good way? I don't have a problem with it actually. I actually see
I
it
have
as
a problem with it.
Okay, why do
How
you?
can you say without jump? People should test. Let's be competitive.
I think they're trying to make university education accessible to everyone and not
No,
make
no,
it.
no, no. But that's wrong. So what happens to those working in jump? They're going to lose their job.
You know, I actually thought about this.
Yes,
part too.
unemployment will increase. So
Exactly,
we are
you're
just
right,
going
you're
backward
right.
every day. It's not a good.
I think the thing is not balanced well. It's like you giving, just like when our wonderful president gave a removed subsidy on fuel and the likes. There was no backup plan.
Good. See, the thing there is that it's not everybody that will succeed. It's not everybody.
So some people should just feel, even though they are passionate about
Yes,
learning.
it's not everybody. So that's what makes life sweet.
Some people should just fail. even
Yes.
though-
So if you don't want to belong to that category, you step up. That's why I said what successful people do repeatedly is what unsuccessful people do occasionally.
So you said they should focus on making money before they go to school.
It's not what I said. It's not what I said. I said they should show up. For instance, now, so when I was in secondary school,
Yeah.
should I shock you?
Talk to me.
Should I shock you guys? Now listen,
Talk to me.
I was not supposed to write WAEC. This is a life practical story. When we are done registering for WAEC, I did not register until they gave us maybe extra 2 weeks.
Yeah.
My classmates were crying. That how can this their friend will not write WAEC with them? So they are recognizing because I was also part of them. I was studying with them and all that.
Yeah.
You understand? So imagine I'm just like a charlatan, the vagabond. They will just ignore me. Do you know that they contributed money I used to write WAEC?
Are you serious?
Yes. My first jump happened the same way. So you just need to show up. When you are passionate about something, ndị Igbo say omewo ma chekwere onye tatala ya, but mewe chigekwerere. Keep doing it. Keep showing up. You find a way. Don't give up. Keep showing up. Thomas Edison, how many times did he fail?
I have no idea.
Some people say 999 times. People say 900. But at the end of the day, what happened? The incandescent light you per mountain is not the one that innovated it. So imagine he checking out. Just show up. Keep showing up. It will happen.
Would you say that there's a cost of always being available?
What do you mean by being available?
Like being available emotionally, being available mentally. Like you're always there. Would you say there's a cost for that?
Cost. What do you mean by cost?
You're saying always show up, always show up. And this show up of a thing, show up where exactly? Show up how?
Okay, you're talking about the how.
I'm talking about the where and the how. And I'm also asking you, would you say that there's a cost for always being available?
Of course. There should be a cost. Nothing good comes easy. So, for instance, I have somebody when I was in school. I always take from World Bank to Imo State University. Every day.
You do that?
It's not me. My level never reached that. Anna, are you taking me back? So I have somebody.
Okay.
He was trekking from World Bank
Yeah.
to Imo State University.
Every time he
At
wants
the
to
end
go
of
to
the day,
class.
he's in America. I'm in Nigeria with you. You can imagine.
On a couch.
Yes, you can imagine. So imagine
Yeah.
he didn't show up. He just ignored going to, and he went to America through school,
Okay.
through scholarship. So you see, the thing there is that people are very lazy. Like I said earlier, they are unprepared for adversity, so they just change direction.
And people forget themselves on
Yes,
the
along the
internet,
way.
doing a lot of mindless scrolling.
Good. So like someone like me now, I know my spec. If you get koma, if I wake up, I know my spec.
What's
So-
the spec though?
Please don't ask me. So I know my spec. So no matter how you want to turn me around, I am so conscious of it, intentional about it. But most persons are not. They will say black, a dark woman. They like a dark woman. They will say a fair one. No, they don't do that. Do you understand? So you are not sure of what you want.
Okay, what if like I don't know, we're not digressing, but what if you're sure of what you want, but then
That person doesn't want to.
that's another thing. But then maybe will I say like you're managing this particular thing because this based off from your own spec. A lot of people have settled down with what they don't want just because this thing made them feel good at that moment.
Okay, so they are not being intentional. See, how you do something, one thing is how you do everything.
Okay.
So it's easier for me to know a careless person. Once I see that I'm going to be brutal now, once I see that this particular lady doesn't, maybe this lady has a bad breath. Everything about her, I just feel like that kind of
generalize it already.
that kind of mindset. That's like how you do one
Is that a
thing.
good mindset though?
No, this is me for you.
Okay, this is your downside. Your flaw.
No, but I'm being realistic.
Yeah, I get you. I'm saying, is this your flaw? This is the bad side about you.
Why are you hitting it? The way I'm saying it, is it your...
We have to be, we have to take things clear and state them clearly so people can know that this is his flaw. Yeah, so.
Well, I'm talking to you. So it's as simple as that. Very simple as that.
Can someone actually learn, or rather relearn, how to be intentional? Someone that has lived his life to like 30 and is yet... Okay, there was a video I watched. The person said you cannot figure it all out at the age of 28. You can't really know what your life is about, even at that age. That every single day you discover yourself. Every single day you learn new things about yourself. Do you agree with this conception?
Okay, so I'm going to quote this man, Alvin Toffler. He said, the illiteracy of the 21st century is not the inability to read or write,
Okay.
but the inability to learn,
Okay.
unlearn,
Okay.
and relearn. I'm quoting him verbatim, Alvin Toffler. People don't want to unlearn certain bad habits.
Would you say it's based on age? Or
It has nothing to do with age. No, maturity is mentality
exactly.
and not
I
the
like what
function.
you just said
Yes,
now. I like
and
what
for
you
you,
just
it's
said
not about I can outgrow my master.
Yes, you can.
Do you understand? I can decide to outgrow him, but I will not outshine him. It's against the laws, 48 laws of powers. Never outshine your master. But you can outgrow your master.
And walk away.
No, why will I walk away?
No, like you outgrown him and then you
Outgrow.
you took the next step. Like
Fine.
you left.
I know. I might not leave.
Okay.
You understand? Outgoing means that I now know better than him. I now have more capacity than him. But loyalty, you also make me stay put. That's why it's
humble.
important for people to hire. That's why most companies hire loyalty and train for competence. Loyalty is key. That's what is lagging in the world. In families, relationships, loyalty. Hey!
Can you expatiate on loyalty?
As simple as... So most times, I want to marry a career woman.
A what?
A career woman.
A career woman?
Yes, I don't want a housewife.
A housewife.
I want a woman that will be going to board meeting with me. So, but most men are scared of those kind of women. At the same time, the problems can also come from the women. They are not going to be subservient to their husband because they are there. You know, when your husband did not go to school, God forbid I marry a woman that did not go to school because she'll be feeling inferiority complaints.
Exactly.
And so imagine you have a husband that didn't go to school. It takes a woman that is too down to earth, can still make the man feel like a man.
You know, I'm not shifting from this, but I'm talking based on you said companies hire loyalty and train for competence. Companies hiring loyalty. Because it's very possible. Okay, let's say now I'm working in a particular company and I'm the kind of person that I don't like a monotonous cycle. Doing a particular thing repeatedly every single day. You can predict my schedule.
Okay.
Do you get? It's like you losing your touch, losing your flair. And then you get conscious of your life. I'm like, okay, I don't think I'm fulfilled or I'm getting the...
Do one particular thing.
Exactly. Doing this particular thing. I love the company I'm working. I'm in support of their growth.
So you want to leave.
And then I want to leave the company to help myself achieve better things. Does that mean I'm not being loyal?
No, I get. So see, that's why most companies, they are, for instance, some banks, once you're at customer service, maybe the next month they move you to counter, right?
Okay.
The upper month they'll move you to deposit room, right? The upper month, like they like shifting people, training them in different sections, just for them to master and focus on their best. That's the idea. I'm trying to counter that monotonous what you're talking about. So once you shift them around, there's no how they will shift you. They move you from one department to another. You are not going to find your feet. And this is where I want to be resident and discharge this work effectively. So if it's you that owns the company, would you want to hire somebody that is so competent enough and doesn't respect you?
Okay, if you're talking about loyalty in that aspect, then I understand you.
Good.
But we're talking about loyalty,
And also loyalty in terms of you just want to leave. I'm coming. Like you want to, of course, if you have a company, you should make every of your what do they call it? Every of your staff own it up, not just you.
Own it up, like see the company as their
own. Yes, own it
at
up.
the same time, like I said, I love the company. I love where I'm working. But at the same time, I don't see myself growing.
So train your replacement.
And so, I should work with getting someone to replace me.
Yes, I say train your replacement.
How
Let
do you
them,
mean?
of course, not only working. Before you go, ensure that your replacement is available, so there will be no lacuna. That's when they are not going to, even though they're going to miss you, but it's not going to affect
The workflow of the company and everything. You know, even in this aspect, will you agree with me that social media has captured and will I say made everyone brain dead? Because right now a lot of people are basically lost in the internet of today, in the things that are going on, and most people, okay, there's someone on my CL. You know what I mean by CL, right?
I don't know.
Contact list.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's someone on my CL. He doesn't believe in this whole purpose thing. What is God's will? What is purpose? What is all those things? He doesn't believe in all of that. He believes hustle. Go for the money. Go for the money. Hustle. Is it bringing money? Go for the money.
What's the problem with him?
I don't have a problem with him, but at the same time, the same thing I asked you earlier. A lot of people are just going for the money, but they are not fulfilling purpose. They don't even know what their purpose is. They don't even know, okay, temporary happiness. They are more concerned is, am I comfortable? Can I eat what can I feed myself? Can I buy what I want?
Okay.
Do you get?
So it's very simple. I'm happy I established this thing when I started. That's happiness and fulfillment. It's as simple, but at the same time, you need to learn how to accept people the way they are. Because interactions with people are the major source of emotional turmoil. We want them to think
Like us.
like us. But since it's not possible, we are heartbroken. So instead, treat people as comets, as plants, as phenomena. They simply exist. Work with what they give you and stop judging them. Work with what they give you.
What if you're so caring about their lives, even
But they don't want to change. That's why you see, of course, you see some rich men
yeah.
and their sons are vagabond. You can't kill yourself. So there are some questions that you cannot answer. So work with what they give you. That's because the highest show of culture is respecting people in their differences. I can't be doing what you are doing. If I'm not doing what you are doing, doesn't make me. If I'm not doing what you are doing, doesn't make me less of a person.
Okay.
But for ability for me to respect you and still be myself, or move along with you and still be myself, that's where the power lies. I have friends from all walks of. I have cultists as friends. I have prostitutes as friends. I have spiritual people as friends. I'm everywhere. In fact, I have a rand character. But then, am I a cultist? No. You paying attention? And am I a Ashawo? No. So it means that's why I said the highest show of culture is that. So ability for me to be around them, so they are not still affecting my value system. That is where the power lies. So you can't tell me. It's easy.
Take your flowers.
So you can't tell me that.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that. For instance, you don't steal when you are not tempted with money. Are you following?
Yeah.
You are not a thief when you are being tempted with money. It's when you are being tempted with money and you did not collect it.
Okay.
That's when you say you don't.
Okay, wait. What did you aim to achieve by being friends with all these people? That brings me to this question. Would you agree that every action that someone makes is a choice?
So it's very simple. Say, repeat the first question. What do I want to achieve?
Yes. What
First.
do you aim to achieve
First.
by being friends with all these people?
They are human.
Okay.
So that brings me to cause and effect relationship.
Cost.
And cause, CAUSE.
Cost. Okay.
Cause and effect relationship. In cause and effect relationship, every behavior has a cause. Every behavior has a cause. The cause is the antecedent, while the effect is the consequence. There is a reason that person is doing that thing. If you wear the person's shoe, you might behave worse than the person. So why would I be judgmental? Maybe I saw someone that is now a call and I'll start condemning her. I don't know the reason why she's doing that thing.
Okay, so, let me. I'm not. Let me.
I know you must debunk and dispute this thing, but I'm ready for you.
Okay, I'm not debunking them. I'm not debunking them, but there's this belief system that I have, and I'm pretty sure a good number of people will agree with me. So I believe that anyone that sells her body for money is that person is lazy.
Okay, so
There are a lot of people that are in worse situations than you for you to resort to selling your private part to be paid. That's like easy money because anybody can do it. But because we hold our dignity so precious, we value who we are as a person. We value our bodies. We value we don't want to be just giving out because these people lack spiritual, they lack depth. They don't have any form of spiritual upbringing for them to be doing this kind of thing. A lot of people have been put in worse situations, and for them to say, okay, oh my, no, wait till I go, I came for a poor background, all that, and your excuse for selling your body is because you don't have money, you don't have a means. So what about people that it was more difficult for them? What did they do? Because these people, they lack, will I say, they don't want to actually go through proper learning and proper grinding. They want the easy way out because basically all they're just doing is giving out their private part. Do this to me and then give me money. That's easy money. Anybody can do it.
But the way you're saying this thing as if I'm supporting them. No, the way you're trying to express it emotionally,
Just
looking as if I'm supporting them.
Wait, I'm not
No,
saying...
my point is that I said they are first human.
No, yes, but from the way you presented it, it looked like you're inside, like you don't judge. I'm not saying we should judge them. But at the same time, you call a spade a spade. And from where you were standing, looked like you were actually, you understood them and why they made the decision. This is why they took this step to do this particular thing. But from my end, I see it as someone that is lazy and just wants easy money. Because tell me why you're making your money off from just spreading your legs and doing this thing, and then someone just says, "Hey, take 5 million naira."
But you think that part is easier? You see, you mentioned laziness. Don't say that.
It's lazy.
It's not. That's the most. See, it's very risky. Yes.
Doing
There's
this.
no.
But they're
Yes.
basically getting
Why are you
pleasure.
demonstrating it? No, don't demonstrate. See,
They're basically getting pleasure from
no,
this.
leave the
so-
pleasure part. Moving around with someone, you don't know his or her route. You're
So
talking
why
about-
risk your life?
No, you're
and
so
your
talk
destiny
about
doing
that part. So when you say pleasure, do you know what it is?
What we don't wait, do they or do they not gain pleasure from what they're doing?
Those people don't have emotions because
Why
if
why
you're-
put yourself in that kind of position when you can be better and be actually more fulfilled doing some look, people are always scared. People are always scared of starting from the ground up. They're always scared. When you want to grow, you drop that pride, you drop the ego, you drop and you go through that training. It's called the process of life. You must go through all of that. So telling me that the reason why I'm doing this is because I don't have any other option. I don't know what to do. My mom doesn't give me money, and then fuck me and give me. That doesn't make sense to me. It's to me, I don't see it as a right excuse.
I think that's why we need some people like you to, to go and spread the good news. Go and sensitize them. Do you understand?
I don't know why I feel like you're.
So I'm trying my best. I'm just trying to make them feel like a human. Most of them are going to change, but it might take time.
How long? When
Like I
Christ
told
come?
you, no, don't say how long. Like I told you, whatever you do in a row, becoming a habit.
It's-
So
I
they
think it's
need to
becoming
break
their
that habit.
habits.
So breaking that habit, after all, Jesus came because of our sins.
Of course.
So
you're right,
let's
actually.
for in any way,
Yeah, you're right.
let's not condemn them.
I'll-
And so let's still bring them close as our brothers and sisters
Yeah,
in one way or
you're
the
right.
other.
You're right.
You might end up sharing your personal story. Your own story might change them.
Exactly. You're
Good.
right.
So,
You're
like me now, there is nobody that can tell me in this world more than the one I've seen. Can you imagine for 3 months going back to school, 1,000? Going back to school, 1K. That's the only thing they want you to go and do in school, go and die. That's the intention of my parents. Just go and one there. So it's enough discouragement. But did I survived. So it's just for the few. I keep saying what successful people do repeatedly is what unsuccessful one does occasionally.
Okay, so what is your final advice to people concerning this?
Intentional living.
Yeah.
No, put your question straight. So let me know where to come in.
Your advice to people regarding all this whole life choices, purpose, and everything. What's
Okay,
your
so
advice?
it's very simple.
What should they do? Yeah.
So, for instance, if you have not discovered your purpose,
Yeah.
don't worry. Just start studying. Be consistent. Right? What did I
Yeah.
say? Be what?
Consistent.
Consistent. There's one Japanese philosophy that is called Kaizen. Kaizen. Constant and never-ending improvement.
Okay.
That's the meaning of Kaizen.
Kaizen.
Constant and what?
Never-ending
Never-ending.
improvement.
Because there is no finish line
Yeah.
when it comes to improving.
That's
There is
true.
no finish because the future has a way of arriving unannounced. In fact, this man quoted it, this former British Prime Minister, Winston
Yeah.
Churchill. He said, when opportunity comes, it is too late to prepare. So, in other words, it is better for me to prepare for an opportunity that won't come. So, they should be consistent. Anything you are doing, whether you are learning how to repair phone, just be
Yeah,
consistent.
be
Because there is a body of knowledge in anything you want to do in this world. Just go for the body of knowledge. Go and master this craft.
Yeah.
Stay on it for a very long time. Don't
Yeah.
forget about the obstacles. They will come.
Definitely.
But still stay put. And in conclusion, work hard when the spotlight is not on you.
That's actually very deep. Thank you so much for joining us on the show, Mr. Wisdom. Doctor.
Be careful.
Dr. Wisdom. So if our guests, or rather our viewers, want to connect with you, so where can they get you? Which social media handle are you on?
Well, I'm very active on WhatsApp.
Only WhatsApp.
John is only WhatsApp. It's not a social media. When you say only WhatsApp, it's as if WhatsApp is a social media.
It's more like a chat.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, how am I going to put it? My life on social media is different from my life here, and it's
Yeah.
intentional.
Okay.
Do you understand? It's
Yeah.
intentional. What I project outside is different from who I am. It's intentional. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because I've had so many friends that I'm looking up to on social media. But when you see their personal life, it's a mess.
mess.
So why not? Let me come from inside and live.
Okay,
external.
can you call your number? So we the viewers, I want to get more insight from your
081
okay.
33.
Okay.
John is okay.
No, continue.
081 33 466
Yeah.
972.
All right. So if you want to connect with our guest, you can contact him on his WhatsApp line. And you can still check your screen in case you do not get the number from him. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. See you next time on our next episode. Ciao.